So I have never played Jazzpunk before, and I've never heard of Jazzpunk. In fact, other than Frog Fractions, I haven't heard of any of the games that Game Saucer's included in Subblock. So I'm really excited to be completely 100% blind. And I'm doing this with the mouse and keyboard because of my controller issues from last week. Necrophone Games presents. So I'm in Japan. Let's see. Give my love to the princesses. Who? You'll see. This reminds me of 30 Flights of Loving and Quadrilateral Cowboy. Yes, I sure can. I will do that after this opening cutscene ends and I have control. Thank you. Pretty sweet opening sequence. Alright, turn it down quick. Can never tell. It's a little bit quieter. Let me know if that helps. I know, right? I'm kind of excited to play it. Patrick, Haypax, and his brother Flarewing actually said they wanted to play. Hey, thanks, Six Gun. Appreciate that. Hooray. No? I was in the crate. Fantastic. So I look like that.
You're super awesome. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Now, I did get a controller set up through a Bluetooth adapter, and I tried to test it with this game, just kind of walking around, and the inputs felt kind of delayed, so I was like, it must be a Bluetooth problem. But I'm having the same issue with the mouse and keyboard, so it's possible a controller will just work. I'll try powering one on really quick. I prefer that.
Sit down, honey. The director will
Less
be right
clicking
with you.
noises. Spectre will be right with you. Can I turn on, Don't think I can turn on. Press A to sit down. Okay. Peruse the articles. VR guide. Does VirtueCon
director is
scanning
ready
go
for
into
you.
it? Director's ready. Thank you. Any reason why you'd want it to be the
Please,
PC version?
I will say, we've much business to discuss.
Turn off VSync. I didn't even see that when I
Basically,
sat down.
we need you to infiltrate the Soviet consulate. They've taken some of our important technology, and it's imperative that we get it back in the right hands. As per usual, here's your missional subscription. Don't take too many.
Okay.
If you need me, I'll be in the wine cellar.
Like their choices of what to subtitle. That solved it, Spiky. I'll keep that in mind. Take one capsule every mission until reality is sufficiently augmented. Missional. Okay. Right on. Ah. Infiltrate the Soviet consulate. I really like the style of this game. It's really precisely executed.
I want to go see the big sleep mode, but they say I'm too young to get in.
Okay.
I'm afraid you don't have appointment.
You have insufficient security clearance.
I wonder how many voice actors are behind this game. Leave me alone. Typesetter fired. That's why it's in Comic Sans.
I'm afraid I must ask you off premises.
Alright, alright. I'll be those kids. On Telnet. Okay. So I might get an address to use later.
Can I interest you in a stick of gum?
Sure, all about gum. Okay, alright, we got our Wilhelm scream. Does it just happen whenever I walk into a person? Okay, no, just that particular person.
I'm pretty sure you stole my laptop.
Whoa, what? I'm in the pizza box. Okay, alright. This game's pretty wild. Pizza person. I'm currently taking drugs to do the mission in the first place, right? Totally not a Pizza Hut. L2, R2 for dual wielding. This game's pretty wild. Yeah, right? Same here. I'm not sure if I actually take any damage. I love games that like give you mechanics for no reason. Like, you can dual wield. Like, why would I want to? Well, I'm on a drug trip. All work and no play makes Jack a dull pizza. This is all very Evil Dead. That was fun. Thanks for the pizza, dude. Should get Jaden to play this. This game is very, it has that, like, we're gonna make fun of the fact that this is a video game feel.
Take this degausser. Use it to scramble 3 carrier frequency pigeons.
Side quests.
Hit each pigeon 3 times in order to degauss it.
Okay, degauss 3 pigeons. Gotcha. That is very, video game parody. Watch there not actually be any pigeons anywhere. Wait, nope. Degauss the hell out of that pigeon.
You're late. Find the mailbox marked with chalk on the side.
Okay.
You'll receive further instructions from there. We are everywhere in underwear. No,
Right.
wait. I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you. And then I'd have to resurrect you. Locate the mailbox marked with chalk.
This is one of those, what the heck is this? Okay. Alright. Can I spray that on stuff in order to get access to a pigeon later? So you can only really make meta art like this when a medium is sufficiently old. And it's only now that games are old enough you can have stuff like, Undertale or this. Oh, so much for that. I'll let you try again. First try. Right. Okay. Amphibian data visor. Collect 8 data packs to crack the network. Alright. This is pretty wild. I love all the game within a game stuff in this. Okay. Whatever, dude.
There's a
This is
man
the
in park
chocolate.
sitting on a bench. Deliver this package to him.
Alright, can do. I mean, it had me take drugs to start the mission. I seemed pretty self-aware about that element. So there's another pigeon there.
Have a seat, but keep your eyes. Have a seat, but keep your eyes forward. Locate
Hey, thanks, D-Rock. Appreciate that.
You're super awesome.
Oh, that it has a hit points bar. That's absurd.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, man. How you been? Alright, so there's still one more pigeon, presumably. There it is. For me to degauss. They all drop pigeon perfume. Okay. I'll go return to the pigeon informer, then I'm gonna try to break into the Soviet consulate. Maybe I have to do all these quests to do that. I'm doing alright. How's the speedrunning business been treating you? You were doing...
You gotta get your own peanut butter.
You were doing, Mario Odyssey for a while there, right?
Thanks for collecting the pigeons.
No
This is my
problem.
Mima's secret pigeon pot pie recipe.
Oh, jeez.
Please wait while they bake. Just like Mima used to make. I have 4th degree burns all over my entire face. It burns.
I'm sorry, dude. I just wanted
I
to
have
try
4th
your
degree
Mima's
burns all
pie.
over my entire face.
Buy one of Elon Musk's flamethrowers, right?
I got it. It's all about the jazz, man.
There's your Bill Cosby. Jazz is like
I got
Jell-O
some
pudding.
gigs. Almost a terabyte. Crazy. You're a pretty happening cat, brother.
Okay. Link to the past, gotcha.
I'll calibrate your sensor for $1.
Donkey did this
Am I
game?
turning you on? I'll reboot when I want.
Is this game connected in any way to the 30 Flights of Loving Quadrilateral Cowboy developer? It feels like a very similar tone.
You're almost there, Agent. Go to the Raytheon Motel. Knock on the door using the secret knock. Knock correctly, and you'll be let inside.
Okay. Can do. Yeah, did you see that? Elon Musk selling flamethrowers to fund... What was it again? That's pretty cool. Custom knock interface.
Congratulations, you've made it. This carrier frequency pigeon possesses top secret information. We need you to smuggle it into the next level by any means necessary. Don't let us down.
Okay.
Well done. We'll be keeping an eye on you.
It's like I swallowed it. Side quest complete. Yes, please do. Yeah, you don't need one. Blink permits are only for people with less than a couple hours watched. Closed for no reason. Perfect. Game is self-aware. Budgie? I killed that guy when I walked past him. I didn't mean to. So I'll have to get into the Soviet consulate.
My eyes.
Poor guy. I like that they've made some NPCs clearly irrelevant, but just have them there to make the world look interesting.
Do I have something on my face?
This game is incredibly goofy.
Okay, I love you, bye-bye.
Love you too. Jaden has to play this game. He's into this kind of silly stuff.
Believe in yourself.
A very SpongeBob.
Best friends forever.
I don't know if he'll catch the gaming parody stuff. I think he would enjoy just the silliness factor.
Locate the newspaper box marked with a piece of chewing gum.
Newspaper box. So I have to look forward to this quest, right?
Locate the newspaper box marked with a piece of chewing gum.
What does a newspaper box look like? Okay, so I don't have a number that I can enter over here. Xerox Park. 1924? I don't think that's enough numbers. I think it has to be 5 digits. Oh, okay. Newspaper vending machine. Sure. Excuse you.
The show is starting shortly. Please don't forget to buy our overpriced concessions.
Okay. So it looks like this, right? Get a job. I already did a quest with that one. I don't think that one has chewing gum on it, right? Try looking for another one. Let me go in here first. I automatically am smoking in here, of course.
Do you mind? Excuse me.
What is this even from? There's a video in the back.
I have asthma. Son of a...
I don't really care if you leave now. You've already paid your admission.
This game is a trip, man. Alright. We've already done this. We did everything we could with the frog, right?
If you open it, we'll know. The onion is in the ointment. I repeat, the onion is in the ointment.
What is he watching? Frog's dating, it looks like. Nothing down here. I already did all these quests. Please specialize in laundering your stolen goods.
My mother never taught me to speak and spell.
Fish and chips. Ah! Like the Geiger counter effect outside there.
Go away.
You go away.
You receive further instructions from there.
Now, see, I thought they already... I must not have found the right box yet, so it's not this one. Keep looking. Check out these apartments. This is the one with the chewing gum. Here we go. It is. Go to the hotel, knock. Which I turned in, and then what'd they tell me to do from there? Sorry, I didn't realize those two side quests were connected. They gave me the, pigeon juice, basically. Hey!
Ah, it burns.
Oh god. This poor guy.
I have 4th-degree burns all over my entire face.
We already did the Raytheon Motel thing. Let me eat a pigeon. I already went inside the pizza box. And try going back into the Soviet embassy now. I think I've done all the other side quests. Yeah, the only reason I was confused about the newspaper box is because when I sat down on the bench, it told me to do it again. I thought that was right. Right.
I'm sorry, I cannot allow you access.
Eat customer service. I hear that. Is there a way to get... I don't have any numbers as far as I know. Not in service. Haven't seen any numbers lying around. Start. Oh, I have an objectives meter. Infiltrate the consulate, acquire the cartridge, escape intact. Is there something hiding behind this? That's funny. Where are you at, dog? I saw you. Give me hot tips on what to do next. President steps down underground after descending ladder. What's the movie with a spinning newspaper jug? It was probably Airplane 2. Might involve using that someday. Definitely can't get in anywhere, obviously, from the inside of the consulate.
Please to be going now.
Please to be going.
You have insufficient security clearance.
Your face has insufficient security clearance. So is it gonna actually pass the time? Lunchtime. Communist plotting. Let's do lunchtime. Gotcha. Okay, I understand now. I might need to change it later so I can get that communist plotting shit on. Come on, jump on there. There you go. I do actually have a jump button, I just haven't had to use it yet. Hello? Cool roll for no reason. Alright, what do we got? Uneventful news day seizes a nation. Moon explodes. Page 60. I love all the little mini games. Instead of shooting it to where I was, you should have shot it where I was going to be. Phage complete. I got a Steam achievement for that. That's cool. This game's really good at having all kinds of different playstyles and puzzles. Function table. Sputnik. Employee of the month. Okay, I took the employee of the month sign. Where's the picture of my butt? I want it. Because I can take as many of these as I like. Now there's some bacteria banging each other. Still no numbers that I need. Yeah, this is very quadrilateral cowboy-y too. That was cool. Looks like the resolution on that kind of looks like I just keep taking places. It's super weird.
We're sorry. A dial tone of 2600.
Oh, we're doing the Captain Crunch thing? Okay. It's not actually called Captain Crunch, it's a Comrade Crunch. This is phone freakers. Back in the 80s, the original hackers, they figured out that you needed a toy whistle that came with Captain Crunch. I have to actually dump all of it. Deplete the hit points of the Captain Crunch to get the whistle to be able to hack the system and make free long distance calls.
Infiltrating the Iron Curtain Net. To reject all sensitive information from our data banks, dial 1 now. To activate adult pay-per-view on your television, dial 2 now. These charges will appear on your credit card statement.
Okay, cool. Hey, that's the thing that I needed. Cartridge acquired. Escape intact. Should save? I guess. Oh, this only goes up. That would explain my problem, huh? Alright, so I probably have to find another way to escape. Let's see what I can do here. Need to scout this. Oh, can I use the picture? Oh, this game's silly. Ice alarm. Good way to draw attention away from myself. Right, I still have that. Achievement unlocked, data mole. Industrial grade breadcrumb analog. Eating the koi fish. Can you feed the pigeons as well?
Welcome back. Our benefactors
Hey, I'm done with my drug
their
trip.
gratitude. I hope you're ready for another job. As a biotech engineer working for Ratio Corp.
You tried Googling the problem,
Inside
Retro?
connections seem to have afforded him a particularly valuable artificial
Checking the Twitch
kidney.
subreddit.
Estimated
Japanese
value on the red
nameplate.
market's over 25 billion yen. We need you to extract this from him at any cost. Improvise. I know you'll do well by me. And if you don't mind, I've got a landline to install.
I take my drugs to do the mission, which seems correct. John Doe. Raytheon Pharmaceuticals. Fibamine Missional. Track down this man. This is his favorite restaurant. Okay. Yeah, and Googling it is a Twitch problem. Follow the cowboy. Okay. This looks like,
It's impolite to ask a lady her front weight.
where'd the cowboy go? Missing number. Look at your Pokemon reference. Whoops. Let's not do that, maybe. Just gets stuck on the screen and reproduces. Meds make the virus go away, presumably. Space madness. Melting skeleton syndrome. Hepatitis C. Ocean madness. Anytime I say anything, it's always some kind of madness. It's a robot hobo.
Never overclock your underwear.
Can do. Twitch is more spaghetti code than YouTube, I would guess.
Oh, I thought it was a cup of tea, but it's just a ladder floating in cyberspace or something.
Worn panties, used sandwich, dill cigarettes, coffee tooth, live centipede. Vending machines are a big part of the joy of Japan. Watch that be the case for real.
Sumimasen. My friendship has been infected
Best word,
with racism.
best phrase in any language, sumimasen. I love these. Great. A golden lucky electric squid. Oh, it looks like the lucky cat.
Everything sounds like. That feels weird. Ah, that's much better. My ear, nose, and throat feel so uncongested.
Ear, nose, and throat doctor. Another sandwich. Spongiform encephalopathy. Encephalopathy. That's the achievement I just unlocked.
Welcome. Irashaimase. Please
Yo.
take off your shoes.
Okay.
I will be your dedicated server tonight.
Howdy.
Oh, I love me some sushi. The only thing here I don't judge is the fugu.
Remind myself of the objectives. Follow the cowboy, extract the wetware, return to the director.
You know, they actually let me keep my shoes on here. Been working in NeuroCorps on like 17 years.
Big spider, good lord.
Gomenasai.
Spiders say that? Oh, there's some on the sushi. Squat toilets. A lot of those spiders, good god. Okay. Yes, yes. I don't think I saw any squat toilets in Japan. May have been where we were staying. Had the warming toilets, those are pretty great. I don't think Andrea could do without.
No entrance, please.
Catch all the spiders. Okay. I'm guessing is what they want me to do. So there's one over here. There's one on the sushi belt. I assume is just looping around. There's one in the corner here. There's one in the bathroom. And maybe one in the women's room? Oh, here we go.
My grandpapa raised me.
That's awful. Poor guy. I'm sorry, dude.
You have poor fugu technique.
Poor fugu technique. Just gonna squirt it on his face, basically.
I do have.
Why am I such a monster?
That's very kind of you to notice. This is a new hat. I was born and raised on a random farm.
Probably need to squirt it on some of the food that's coming up to him, right? Yeah, here he goes. The Fugu person view.
Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
Give me the wetware. You're in the other one?
You have yourself a wonderful evening.
Okay. I kind of want to scan that QR code. I don't have Google Glass on my phone anymore. I delete it every time. Like, I've never had Google Glass on my phone long enough to use it twice in a row. Someone Google Jazzpunk QR code.
Would you like me?
Turn to Darlington Station.
Hand over the wetware.
Nope.
And we won't do something ridiculous.
I'm good.
Whoa, you crazy? You think we're just gonna let you leave?
Yes, I do. Oh.
Bowling joke. This is your
One's
last
actually a
chance.
bowling pin.
We've tried to reason with you.
It's a good way to convey what you're supposed to do in that sequence. Otherwise, you'd probably run away. I always end up coming back here at the end of my drug trips. Eating koi, lighting candles. Like the incense. Kneel. Hit the gong. Okay, alright.
That's pretty good conveyance.
Pretty good conveyance.
Fantastic work.
Conveyance means
Now to
show,
finally
don't
make my
tell.
steak and kidney pie. That last job seems to have attracted us a bit more heat than usual. We'll have to wait for things to cool down a bit. In the meantime, I'll set you up with a vacation.
Vacation
All
home.
expenses paid trip to Kai Tech Resorts. Now go on, get some R&D. You look like you could use it.
I just go there this time. Parabola, Tangentina, Cape Horn, Absolute Zero. This is pretty cool. I'm actually controlling the line here. Frag Granada, United Prefectures of Japan, Nada, Bad Sector, New Frost York. Developer has some pretty crazy ideas. Ball bearing straight.
China.
Pretty sure that China line was straight out of Street Fighter, right? It's the same China they say the Thunderdome beyond Thunderdome, naturally. Belong on lists of maps that don't include New Zealand? It's a mad. Botswana, Congo line, Nikon Cameroon, Control Group, Test Group, Morocco, Algebra, Sudan, Electric Qatar. This is like a sequence of bad puns. Country formerly known as France, Firewall. Nether regions, Germanium, Zorway, Stockholm Syndrome. Transistor, Slovenia. Turbostan, Iran, Pakistan. Free Tibet with every purchase. Siberia. The Quarantines. Island of discarded ET cartridges. PG Film, Polygonesia, The Cube. It's interesting. Yeah, I like Serial Portugal. Hey, it's a Easter Island statue. Moahead. Yay.
Welcome to Kaitak Resorts. We've got a cable television and a stereo buffet.
Why did she have that accent? Ah. Oh, it must have been on a cooldown, but yeah. For sure. Should have just been on a loop throughout that whole section.
Your room number is 405.
Thanks, dude.
Please, if you get the opportunity, sign into our guest book.
Sure. Editor, milk truck. Ollie Blank. So is this what would typically be referred to as a walking simulator? Hey, it's Hunter S. Thompson. Makes sense to be in a drug trip. I guess it has had some gameplay, but none of it has been like... You can't progress until you succeed at it. But that I mean like mechanics challenges, things that can be failed. Oh, this even has too much interaction for a walking simulator. Interesting. I don't know if I've played a traditional walking simulator.
Albert here.
Fix that this Friday.
Please select the floor. I operate this elevator with my mind.
It's pretty sweet. Hey, more drugs. Extra strength plus C-Bex. Do not use over or underwater for fast sector relief of everything and anything causing physical or psychological distress. Dosage for humans over age of consent. Keep out of reach of larva. There's coconuts. How's a 5-ounce bird gonna carry a 1-pound coconut? One sec. Listen. Hi, this is Dylan. We're back. My bank calling me. Here we go. All right. Guaranteed. Most calls I get during the day are spam, but banana phone. Ring, 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 ring.
Got word of a syndicate man on site. After getting opportunity to pass up, I provided a duplicate attache case. Wait till we distract them, then swap the cases.
This game must have been really challenging to construct. With the developer has a very specific vision for all of these scenes, right? It could have been, a lot of it may have been a engine challenge, like how do I get, you know, Space Invaders to work in this and look smooth? How do I get split screen dialogue when that hasn't occurred up to this point? That's the kind of thing that's impressive if you know what to look for, you know? Fiberlux. Especially, I'm guessing this was like a single developer. It would shock me if this involved more than like 2 or 3 people. I've never been in a hotel with a vibrating bed. Go to the cocktail bar and swap briefcases. Okay. Right. Okay. Alright. like little mini games like this, right? This is very specific to the developers. It's funny vision, and would have taken a lot of work to include, given that the rest of the game isn't built around that. Make it easier for me to do my mission, presumably. Thank you.
Is the most luxurious. You can see the beach from there.
Finally, I look as pretty as I feel. Yay, bouncing, no falling damage. Cocktail bar, I assume, is on the bottom floor? Okay, I was gonna make sure I still had my wig. I was just moving so fast. My hair was blowing in the wind behind me and I couldn't see it. Cocktail.
Have you been to the beach yet? We're having like a beach party out there. I don't know, you could stop by if you wanted.
Thank you. There's supposed to be a briefcase in here.
I expect 3 shipments by next week, or the deal is off. I am absolutely distracted by your radiance. Allow me to introduce myself. I am known as the editor.
Completely. So if I hadn't have dressed up... Antagonist. Kidnapping, murder, potpourri. Yeah, he was on the guest list earlier. Thank you. Nice meeting you.
A cocktail for the pretty lass. Compliments of the lady in red.
Compliments.
I swear I would marry you if I weren't such a playboy. I'll wire you the money as soon as I receive shipment.
Sweet.
Oh hey, we're twins!
Get back to my room. Please smoke in this area. Now I'm getting the drunk effect. Oh shit. Oh shit.
You look a little pale. What's the matter, Polly Blank? Polly Blank, Polly Blank.
That's me! I'm Polly Blank. I know that because of me signing the guest book. This game is like drug trips inside of drug trips inside of drug trips. It's turtles all the way down. Okay, it's able to get up. Surprised that I'm even able to get up. This looks like this was my room. Do I feel objectified yet? What? Read me text. Tourist in the stockyard. You are in terminal peril. I want to help. Come to the rear pool. Verify you are not Shadow. Okay. A window I can open? Probably. Get that cake. This is a legit stealth mission?
You should totally go check out the beach.
Working on it. Okay.
I'm so glad they chlorinated the ocean. All those sea creatures were gross.
A little bit.
You've got spam.
Remember getting those? I have a very strong memory of getting AOL discs and getting excited and putting them in the microwave to see the spark show. It smelled really bad, though, when you would do that. Disc still felt somewhat at a premium at the time. Holographic entertainment system. I guess that's an American-only phenomenon, huh? AOL, America Online, would send just legions of free trial discs.
Just
Probably everyone who
sound
lived in the
waves,
US in the early 2000s, late 90s got, scores of them. And the AOL floppies. Not quite sure yet if this follows, requesting marriage license. Oh, one of these again. Oh, jeez.
Welcome to Wedding Cake. Select honeymoon destination.
Okay.
Select matrimony.
Is this actually 4 players? Like, if I had 4 controllers, would it work?
Fight.
I think it actually does. That's pretty wild. It's basically GoldenEye.
Prenuptial agreement. Third marriage. Impressive.
It's actually 4 player. That's really funny. Oh, that married by a character.
To death do us part.
Wedding Quake? Oh, I didn't see that. It's funny.
Choose your honeymoon. Welcome to Wedding Cake.
I never actually played Quake. First multiplayer shooters, right? So like the teleporters and stuff. Is this like Breath of the Wild rules? Hot and cold? Proximity based. It appears to be proximity. Breath of the Wild. That was really confusing Cat when he was playing Zelda. He thought the the shrine detector was just proximity, not are you facing the shrine. So you get really spun around. Makes it seem like it's above ground, right? There we go. Most valuable indie gamer. Alright. So if I had 4 controllers, everyone could play Wedding Cake. It's funny. Public domain Manning Carbonite. Oh, Disney.
I'm so glad they chlorinated the ocean. All those sea creatures were gross.
Face is gross. Novelty ice cube. Okay. I think there's still one more of these for me to get. Well, I think this is all just like...
Just riding those sine waves, man.
Riding those sine waves. Hey, I gave Ninja Turtle stuff to the turtle. Cool. They told me to meet them behind the pool without getting shadowed, right? That was my last plot mission. Is
We should totally go check out the beach.
this is music here is intense. I thought this is what they meant right here. Does it specify in the objectives? No objectives. That is much too far. I would be dead. There's more than one pool. Okay, thank you. Here we go. Whoa.
Polybank. Thank Buddha you made it. I thought you weren't followed. I have some pretty big information
Didn't actually
for you.
check, to be honest.
But first, we need to take the necessary precautions. Okay, just hold still. This will hurt you a lot more than it will hurt me.
Take it out of
Give
the
me a
tooth?
sign when you're ready. Now
Ugh.
they can't monitor us.
God.
We should sit down.
Okay, that makes sense now that I
There's
think
a
about it.
couch over there.
Do you know anyone who's actually had a tooth removed that way? It was just like jiggled it back and forth until it pops out. Ransom magazine. 4 out of 5 kidnappers already cut letters for a magazine. Improper spelling tips for beginners.
Show me on this brain doll where they lobotomized you. Oh my god, I knew it. They lobotomized you right in the noggin.
Sit down to hear
Alright,
intense news.
listen carefully. This resort, it's all fake. It's software. We're all characters in a simulation.
We're like
taken
at
me
least one
decades,
simulation
but
in.
I've discovered a way out of here. Find the mechanic
Came out in
ore,
food.
kill it and cook it. It will lead you to freedom. Take this. The natives use it for hunting the boar.
That makes perfect sense. I lost Jessica doing a tug of war over a blanket I was holding in my teeth.
Godspeed,
That seems like a pretty good way to lose
Godspeed.
one. Godspeed. You go kill the pig. They give me a new... Capture the mechanical pig. I miss if he said where to find the pig. Did he give a clue for it? Driving into a car world. You like all these... Some Honda versus Polyblanca. Clever.
Bye.
Stev clearly likes Street Fighter a lot. There's still E Honda's not in modern Street Fighter, is he? One of the few remaining characters. Remember they were saying they would never add Blanka back in, and they did. The pipes are broken.
You win. Perfect.
That's clearly the dev doing a pretty good impression. It's like not the actual audio. I just underestimated your hand punch style of the bleeding car. That was awesome. The whole game is worth it just for that sequence with the bleeding car. Alright, let's find this pig. You seen a pig, dude? I need a pig. Where's the pig at? Wet bar. Probably isn't going to be in here.
What can I do you for?
Whoa, you crazy!
I need to murder a pig. Oh, that might be it right there. Nope, that's a shell. Wait, that's a pig. Ah, the button didn't press. I need to switch to the mouse and keyboard. Alright. Hey, another QR code. Objectives. So go bring it to the guy. It's like, I think I scan a QR code maybe once or twice a year. So I go and I download Google Glass, and then halfway through the year I'm like, I never use this. It's taking up space on my phone, I'll uninstall it.
Find the mechanical bore.
Do what
Kill
with
it and cook it.
So I have to kill it somehow. Find a thing to cook it on. There's a ladder up here. Makes sense. No, what's the food in the new Monster Hunter, Mega Man? Help me kill a pig, please. The restaurant would be an interesting place to have cutlery to kill this thing. What's making that noise? Jazz pie. Okay. Very good. That makes perfect sense. I'm not gonna question it. One of my mission dudes from earlier in the game. I'll take a tip here if somebody has one.
Please select the floor.
I can try going back up to my room again and see if that'll work. Sorry. He won't let me change floors. I need to roast it. Oh, it's dead because I killed it with the guitar. Okay, gotcha. Probably need to find a specific fire. Did say please smoke in this area, yeah. Here we go. Turn the thing, presumably, right? Okay, alright, that makes sense. This is some Silent Hill shit. Escape the Wetworks. Oh, gnarly. Good use of chromatic aberration, kind of. I guess that's what you'd call that. Interesting.
I don't recognize your files or not.
Is this game VR? I feel like this would be pretty trippy with a headset on. I imagine you can do everything.
You know where I can procure some semiconductors? Are you looking for the bus terminal?
I am. Okay. I'd really like to have a. I was gonna say I'd like to have a tour of the developer's mind, but I feel like that's what this game is. It's not chromatic aberration, but it just looks like it with the way the circles are moving. Hey! Everybody's favorite part of Solitaire.
I'll be right back. I gotta take a memory leak.
Oh, is it Quadrilateral Cowboy? Because I really like that game. This game reminds me a lot of that and 30 Flights of Loving. It wouldn't surprise me if the developers knew each other or were connected in some way. Shh. Leon put that on the schedule. History erase button. Okay. That was a clever way to make you think you failed. Oh, nice.
Fortune favors the italic.
Makes sense. Activate Darknet. Oh man, it's trippy. Like, that's how I sabotage the computer. Hey, this is where the game began. Oh, that's nice. I wonder if that only happens if I bought the centipede earlier. Yo. Clever. Secretary cardboard cutout. Chable Fortram. Lithium disc player. You choose the style you want to learn. 45,000 yen an hour. Lindbergh enthusiast. Stockholm syndrome. 16 trauma bonding tips. That's pretty great. Sometimes weird games like this struggle with clever comedy like that. They depend on randomness, but this game does both pretty
We've
well.
much business to discuss. Ah, Polyblank. You may remember me from the resort hotel. I don't know how you
That guy, the antagonist.
but I've taken your precious director and secretary. Should you wish to see them alive again, please come to 128 Pleasant Avenue. Make sure to come alone. And no tricks, Polyblank. This message will self-destruct in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
She's in here just so she can be on fire. Shit, man. Stuff's getting real. What is that? Save the director. Ah, okay, that explains it.
Please follow me.
Oh, good. Good job, phone.
Please go to work.
I think you didn't set it in the future after the reservation. There's a little chip bug. Get your commemorative turkey basters here. Please, my turkey's dry and I've tried everything. Little hex bugs you can get that look like those. They're really great if you have cats. They're basically designed in such a way that when they vibrate, they move around and cats go nuts over them because they look like a real animal. Okay. This is a goofy thing. Aw. Hi, Ben. How are you, little guy? Hi, Ben. It was nice. Alright, that happened. Caffeine high? Maybe there's something I can put in the microwave. Probably the TV dinner, right? But I already set that down somewhere. I did that shooting minigame. Let's go.
I have 4th-degree burns all over my entire face.
Glitch space, right on.
Yoo-hoo!
What's up?
In the bottle! Oh, me?
Thanks, dude. That is an entirely different lip mechanic from earlier. Ah. I want to play Twister. Said no one ever.
Right hand red.
Ties you up in Gordian knots.
Right foot yellow. Left hand green. Left foot red. Other hand blue.
I love that consistent joke. It's pretty great.
Pedicure!
Sure. Promiscuous polynomials.
You are listening to the heartbeat of the...
Do you want to watch some video vision?
Every instrument in this room is constantly...
Bling ring. Yeah, I wonder how much of this game is basically a developer challenging himself or herself to do
I love this show!
a bunch of crazy ideas. Like, I want to have a DJ station where you can scratch a record. I want to have to apply lipstick on the face into a specific region and then have it be translucent.
How's my breath?
It's easy to get jaded and just say, chlorine kills bad breath. That's just copper. Ruins plumbing. It's easy to get jaded and be like, yeah, all this stuff that's in this game, anybody could do that. It's like, well, not all in the same engine without really thinking about it. Oh, that's where this thing went. Yeah, exactly. That is not what I was expecting to happen. I don't need it anymore because I killed all the bugs. Gotcha. Debugging complete.
Excellent work.
Thanks.
You've done a satisfactory job for a human. Feel free to make yourself at home.
Straw chlorine. Wait, chlorine. This game is silly. Hey, it's my thing from earlier. A weird pattern to look at. Right on. Smack. Oh god. Can she fly? Oh wow, he went to the trouble of rendering all the cars out there? Come, I tell. Okay, so after I revealed what was not the bad guy, it showed me somebody zooming in outside the room. I think that's around where I spawned in, right? You murderer.
I buy and sell people like you all the time.
Makes sense. Here we go. Hey.
Quick, look behind you.
Over here, Polyblank. No, oh, over here. No, a little more. A bit more. A little to your left. No, your other left. Go back a bit. There we stop. Yes, there we go. All right.
The editor.
Ah, Polyblank, we've been expecting you.
I'll get right to the point. You've taken something of mine, and so I've taken something of yours. That's the overarching principle.
They've taken some of your important directors, i.e. me, and it's imperative that you get me back in the right hands, i.e. my own. Improvise. I know you'll do well by me.
Polyblank, I challenge you to a game of sport. Should you prove victorious, I will free the director unharmed.
Just teleport straight
As I won the dice roll backstage, I'll go first. I guarantee you, there won't be one hint of foul play. A home run? I must be a bit
Not
off
a
today.
hint.
Your turn, Polyblank. I almost went with that one myself.
Yeah, I have to use a pool cue.
The consequences are in your hands, Polyblank.
Wait, I don't think I can actually charge that thing up. Doesn't look like it. It has like a charge up meter, but I can't press anything with it. That's funny. I also can't move. Oh, here we go. It makes more sense. It's the camera angle. Totally fair.
I haven't had fun like this since killing that drifter in an alleyway.
He's hitting for him this time.
I'm so surprised.
Is this actually possible to land everything in a single hit? It'd be kind of cool if it was. That went much better than the last one. See, cricket bat.
Luck appears to be on my side today.
Yep, that's what it is.
Don't let it get you down, Polly Blank.
Hockey did. I guess it's the soccer. What? Who earns? I guess I hit it too hard. Come on. Come on, controller. It's okay.
We're just getting warmed up. Please follow me, and let us begin the gauntlet.
The gauntlet?
You may choose any golf cart you wish.
Left stick propulsion, right stick steer. God, it's Superman 64. Ugh.
Let's go to the colonies.
I might have to switch back to mouse and keyboard. So far the game hasn't required precision enough for it to matter, but so what I do is I have this like old Bluetooth dongle that I connected the Xbox One controller to after my controller dongle died on Friday, and it's a little janky. It's okay though, it doesn't seem like there's a time pressure, so I can take my time to jank it. Here. Virtucon, that's a Nintendo font. These are all actual companies. Yo.
This next course will require some recreational coagulant.
Sports gravy.
Colloquially known as sports gravy. I'll allow you the honors.
Let me try saving really quick and see if I can change controls to mouse keyboard. I think it wants me to be. Once a joystick gets added, it automatically populates stuff, and defaults won't change it back out. So I can do use gamepad. Let's try that. There we go. Okay. Sports gravy.
This next course will require some recreational coagulant.
Add to water.
Please grab a radio control and
that makes
prepare for
perfect
the
sense.
giblishing of a lifetime.
Okay. Gravy Race 64. So it's like Wave Race? I haven't played that in a minute. I think I played Wave Race on like a gravy serving cup. The main reason I played Wave Race was because I had a 64 and nothing else to play on it, right? I'll just go to right. Let me see. Hey, we're banning AI. It's a gravy boat. I realized that's what they were called. This is a pretty good approximation of Wave Race's physics, though. I'm impressed. We had Superman 64, now we've got Wave Race 64. Some thin gravy, right?
Marvel at my magnificence.
Marvel.
And now the final course.
Get in. Okay. Bowed. Oh man.
Suit up, Polyblank.
Virtual Boys. It was like the one game that I played for, well, that anybody played for Virtual Boy, right?
However, I must warn you, I am quite the Matrix Maverick, or some like to call me the video virtuoso.
What other games did anyone ever play? I think I played this at a,
No one is superior to me.
Blockbuster, maybe? Actually, it wasn't like, it wasn't first person, it was, you like shot little Koopa shells. Mario Tennis, I think it was called. Shoot. Retinal defrag. I got a point, finally. Yeah, there was a demo station at Blockbuster was how I played it. It's really hard on the eyes.
I'm the king of the world, and you're a little worm.
Man, he's good. Virtual Boy didn't give you headaches because of the red wireframe interface. It was the perspective and the way the lights were projected. Oh, nice. Didn't realize I could use the chair to knock stuff back. Ego meter. This reminds me, if he's supposed to be winning, this reminds me of Mother 3.
If you would be so kind as to hand me my trophy. Another trophy? For me?
Tiara. Oh, I gotta give him everything to boost his ego. I see.
I feel like an absolute god. Modesty prevents me from, well, just this once.
You should hop in. The water is perfect. I'm just parched.
It's hard being a goon.
Oh, hey, Polyblank.
I hear that.
Nobody knows what it's like to be me.
Nobody knows what it's like.
Oh, I don't deserve such an accolade. You know my one weakness is accolades.
So it's one more thing. Miss Chipinata.
You flatter me, Polyblank. Is that a sewing needle?
It's clever. Now, could I have actually, it's cool using save the director as the text to get out of here. Could I have actually won all those games against him, or are they rigged? It's a long hallway. Save the director, long hallway. Hey, it's Toaster Birds. Okay. Could have won the tennis game.
The director is ready for you.
You guys can see the kitties here. I'm trying to move the cat came out of the couch. They're being cute. Camera. If I can zoom that in, try real quick. You can win the tennis game by grabbing a chair and beating him with it. It's fun. Aw, okay, that works. I don't know enough about tennis. What's that a reference to, Six Gun?
It seems they've got me suspended in some sort of a whiskey. High quality whiskey. Polyblank, please save me before I drink the whole thing. I have complete faith that you can do this, Polyblank. Ah, it burns.
How would I save him? Free the director. Gator Racer.
Sorry, old chum, but a croc's
Could have crockified him.
got to do. I mean, you might as well crawl in my mouth now because it's only going to end.
Shut my
one
ears.
way.
Really landed him in trouble, I see. Crawl into my mouth? Oh, games with silly objectives. Gnarly. Oh, cool. This game was pretty wild, Game Saucer, thanks for sharing it. Luis Hernandez. I wonder if they were inspired by the 30 Flights of Loving folks, or if it was the other way around. It's such a similar style, right? This game was a trip. I'll get Jaden to play it, and motion capture back to the anonymous. Discovered by the player. Endoscopy. Vampire basketball coach. Tendril Onyx. Sandra Bullock. Really matches me. Live Studio Cobra. Powered by the Indifference Engine. Necrophone Games.
Polyblank, my sincerest apologies. I've left this tech recording here in the event that I ever get transmogrified into a man-reptile hybrid and you need to escape the labyrinth that is my digestive system. I provided some specially encoded mission oil for just such an occasion. Don't take too many. Oh, and just a warning, I have a particularly violent immune system. Best of luck.
Just take all of the mission all.
Also, please say hi to my secretary if I eat her for pudding.
Dump the whole thing. Okay, I thought there was gonna be more cinematography. That's a bigger team than I thought it was gonna be. Oh, but it's hard to say which of these are real. I'm guessing Luis Hernandez. Oh, Zoe Quinn was a voice? Huh. What a cliffhanger. Golden Banana Vision. 0 marriages consummated. I did get the pigeon smuggle at the end. Nice. So those are all optional side quests you can do. It's like Spy Hard, the video game. That was pretty cool. Thanks, Game Saucer. I Alright, so we're going to take a quick break to switch to Oh Sir, which I think will fill out 25 minutes or so. Because the other options, we got to beat Frog Fractions in one sitting. We got to beat One Shot in one sitting. We could maybe start Castle in the Sky, but I think we can probably get about 20 minutes out of Oh Sir, having never played it before. It's based on like the how long to beat. So I'll be back in a few minutes with that. I'll see you guys.